Hello. So I made these two dinosaurs out of Legos and I'm gonna share them. And my voice sounds a bit deep and tired. It's because I just got up. But so first we have uh Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then Spinosaurus Aegyptiacus or just Spinosaurus. Um so fun fact, they actually recently discovered a new species of Spinosaurus. I think it's called Spinosaurus mirabilis. I don't know how it's pronounced, but let's look at the T-Rex first. So this T-Rex is a slightly modified version of the one from the Lego Creator Mighty Dinosaurs set, which would also contain a Triceratops and Pteranodon build. But so with articulation, the head's on a ball joint, mouth can open and close. This is on a bracket, so it can go up and down. The arms are what's modified. They're on a ball joint. I just gave them a little bend. I'll only do one side because they're both the same. Then the legs are. Then the legs are on a ball joint, so they can go around. The ankles are on a ball joint, and this is on a hinge. And then all the tail segments are on a ball joint. This has a little stopper to keep from going down, and also can go fluid motion. Ball joint, ball joint. This one's actually on a hinge joint. The mouth, it's on a hinge. You can look up that far, down that far. Nothing in the torso, which is fine. Let me just set this guy back up. Then I also decided to build Spinosaurus since it's my favorite dinosaur. Spinosaurus is a mock, which means my own creation, but it's heavily based on the Mighty Dinosaurs. Like the torso, the way it's structured is very similar to the Mighty Dinosaurs. Same with the head. Speaking of the head, I'm actually gonna modify it later today to make it look a bit thinner, and maybe also not as tall, like maybe squish it down a bit and then make it a bit thinner. But pretty much the same articulation as T-Rex. Mouth open and close, head's on a ball joint. This is on one of those like brackets with like notches in them. Arm, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, hinge joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint. Ball. You get the idea. But yeah, I also obviously gave him a spine, which can be taken off easily. Same with this little head crest. So I guess obviously it's not super accurate, but you could turn him I guess into a bit of a baryonyx. I guess. I don't know. The spines on the tail are also easily removable. They're connected with jumper plates, so yeah. So now we have a spineless Spinosaurus. I guess it just makes it an Osaurus. That was a bad joke. Let's put the sail back on. I want to make sure I give like this little like fins it had on the tail, since it probably had that since Spinosaurus probably swam. But again, I am gonna modify the head, and I'll probably post about that later today. Again, mostly just making the head thinner. Mostly just making. I'm not shortening the head. It's long. It's the length of the head is fine. I just want to make it a bit. I just wanted to make it a bit. Yeah, a bit thinner and a bit shorter, as in like it's not as tall. Like, you know, this kind of shorter. And I'm also probably gonna make the crest look a bit different because it's a bit funky looking. It's a bit blocky. I mean, they're all a bit. I mean, the whole thing is a bit blocky. It's Legos, but yeah, dinosaurs. I might build some more dinosaurs in the future, maybe smaller ones like well, okay, it's not a dinosaur, it's a synapsid, but maybe Dimetrodon, or again, small dinosaurs like maybe a Velociraptor. I'm gonna try and make them to scale, and these aren't perfect Lego minifigure scale, probably, but they're close enough. They probably don't scale with each other perfectly because um, Spinosaurus Aegyptiacus should probably be a lot longer than T-Rex than it is. Like it's longer than T-Rex. Like you can see that, but only by a little bit. It should be a little bit longer, but that's fine. I'm afraid that even with a smaller head, if I elongate the body, it'll make it top heavy. Like it'll lean forward to one side. But yeah. Bye.